Gotcha. We shall see what Baker Mayfield's future is going forward. Now let's get to the coaching. Obviously, it's a quarterback and coach league. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll, John Harbaugh, Lamar Jackson. You gotta have a great quarterback. You gotta have a great coach. I think that Baker is not a great quarterback. I think he can turn into a pretty darn good quarterback. Maybe not elite, but I think that Baker is someone you can work with. So let's talk about Stefanski. I think that it was a solid hire. I personally would have preferred the Browns to go get Ron Rivera or Mike McCarthy, but at the same time, I think that Ron Rivera wanted the Redskins job really badly. I think that's a great fit for him. McCarthy, I don't know if he really truly looked into the Cleveland job. I felt McCarthy was a good hire, but based on all the other coaches, I felt Stefanski was at least not a swing and miss. You may have not hit a home run, may have not hit a triple or a double, but I think he's competent, and he's at least, in my opinion, ready to be a head coach. What's his name? Freddie Kitchens. I don't think he was ever ready to be a head coach. It was a mess from the start. Baker was going to fail. That team was never going to live up to the hype, and that's what happened. The hype was not real. So, look, Stefanski's been an offensive coordinator only for 1 year. That does concern me, but he's been an offensive coordinator at least. He's been a quarterback coach, a tight end coach, a running back coach, and he's been an assistant for 14 years. So he's a grown-up. He knows what he's doing at least. I think that his offense is going to suit Baker Mayfield. He's going to run a lot of two tight end sets. He's going to get the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands pretty quickly. I think that he's going to run the ball with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, similar to how he did with Dalvin Cook this past year in Minnesota. So talk about the hiring of Stefanski and what can Browns fans expect from him. And did you like the hire?
I'm going to start off saying, at first, I did not like the hire. But then when the Browns roster started coming together and we started getting Austin Hooper, and Njoku, we drafted Harrison Bryant from FAU. We built our team around Stefanski's scheme. So, like you said, Stefanski likes running those two tight end sets, and he got those players that need his team that he needs for his team and his scheme to work. And he will Freddie Kitchens, he just blew because he tried to change up his whole game plan. His first year, he was doing the short routes that worked, and he had the team for it. Then the second year, doesn't have the team to run big plays, but wants to run big plays, and he burns. Now, Kevin Stefanski has a team he needs to run his scheme, and Baker Mayfield is been told that he understands, he's getting a better understanding of the scheme. So I think this was a great hire. And we just have to see because, like you said, he's only been an offensive coordinator for 1 year, so was Freddie Kitchens. So we don't know, but I also think he has more experience and is a no-nonsense coach and will hold the team more accountable, unlike Freddie Kitchens, who was just a terrible leader and got into more arguments with his players than he did. Then he spent more time arguing with his players than he did actually coaching them. So who knows? I mean, I like the hire. I think it might play out well. And like I said, with the 17 playoffs, I think Kevin Stefanski is a man to get us to the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.